The Persian cat is one of the most, if not the most popular cat breed in the world, and it's definitely very recognizable. But if we look beyond its beauty and popularity, what's the breed all about? I'm gonna tackle the following topics today, so at the end of the video, you'll certainly know everything about these gorgeous felines. History. The first ancestors of Persian cats as we know them today arrived in Europe in the 1600s. They were brought in Italy from Iran and in France from the Ottoman Empire. Their unusual aspect gained them tons of popularity, so they quickly made their way to England, where of course they participated in the first cat show ever. Moving on to their appearance, you'll immediately notice that Persian cats look different from all other breeds. That's mainly due to their flat face and shortened muzzle. However, if you were to search on Google for Persian cats, you'll soon notice there are actually two types of Persian cats: the traditional or doll-faced Persian cats and the pig-faced ones with more extreme features. The extreme style caused that the forehead, nose and chin should be in vertical alignment, whereas the traditional style's cats have a visible muzzle. Curiously enough, the extreme style appeared and gained popularity in the 1960s. The pig-face style poses lots of problems for the cats, problems we'll discuss later on. Because of these potential problems, breeders were not encouraged initially to seek this style. However, times have changed and now only the pig-faced Persian cats can participate in competitions. Luckily, the general public still prefers the doll-faced Persian cats. But anyways, regardless of the muzzle shape, a Persian cat is a medium-sized cat having a round face, big round eyes, small ears set far apart, really long thick fur and relatively short legs. Eye colors range widely and they include pretty much any color. Fur colors are also very diversified. You can find any color and almost every pattern in this breed. There are also other types of Persian cats. Some of them are recognized by cat associations as different breeds, while others not. The exotic shorthair is basically a Persian cat with short fur, having inherited the personality, stature and health problems of the Persian. The Himalayan or color point long hair looks stunning, but is not usually recognized as a separate breed. The chinchilla is recognized as a different breed in South Africa, but it's really a doll-faced Persian cat with a certain color. And more recently, there are toy or take-up versions of Persian cats being sold, but these cats have been obtained through heavy inbreeding. As a result, these toy cats probably suffer from a disease that stunts their growth and most likely heavily affects their bones, so please don't ever buy a toy-sized cat. The perfect environment for a Persian cat. Now that you know how to spot a Persian cat, let's discuss what are the needs of Persian cats. Persian cats, unlike other cats, are ground dwellers. They don't need tall spaces nor tall cat trees. On the other hand, they will need a few really comfy spaces because they love to relax. You can even get some medium-sized cat trees if you want to make them feel truly appreciated. The good news is that Persian cats are not known for their jumping skills, so your shelves should be safe and you can decorate them as you please. Are they indoor or outdoor cats? Persian cats should definitely be kept indoors. There are several reasons for this. Firstly, your Persian cat is not built for the outside, as it's not that good at detecting potential dangers such as dogs or cars. Secondly, your Persian cat might be too friendly towards strangers and you certainly wouldn't want your little treasure being taken away. So it's never a good idea to leave your cat outside unsupervised. Furthermore, its long fur can get easily tangled and its coat can get really dirty. Unsurprisingly, cleaning a dirty Persian coat is a hassle. But the good news is that Persian cats are not usually interested in exploring the outside world. They would much rather sit around or curl up and sleep than going out. And now let's talk about how active they are. Surprisingly, Persian cats are not quite as laid back as people think. Sure, they like to relax and enjoy a good nap more than anything, but this doesn't mean Persian cats are not playful. Even if laid back, they will exhibit kitten-like bouts of energy, after which they'll probably return to their favorite activity. Persian cats like to play with interactive toys, chase balls, and attack catnip mice, but they also enjoy when you're playing with them using a feather cat teaser. However, you might have to keep after them to exercise daily. Intelligence. The Persian cats are not considered smart cats, but maybe they are and just don't show it. After all, they are known for being laid-back cats. There are some Persians that love to play fetch, but don't count on this. On the bright side, you can rest assured that your drawers are safe, so you won't need to buy any baby drawer locks. Personality. We learned by now lots of things about Persian cats, but what is their personality like? Surprisingly enough, the Persian is a quiet feline who enjoys a calm and relaxing environment. Before learning about them, I used to think Persian cats are fussy and difficult. I probably thought that due to their flat face and overall grumpy appearance. Turns out this is definitely not the case. Despite their grumpy appearance, Persian cats are quite warm and caring. Persian cats are loving toward their owners and often toward visitors. Moreover, they like being picked up and held and cuddled, or maybe they're just too lazy to fight it. Because as I already said, there's nothing a Persian cat cherishes more than quiet and hanging out. And for this reason, they won't be around your ankles at every given minute. They will nevertheless wait for you to arrive from work and greet you at the door. A gesture you should really appreciate, as it required your beloved feline to actually move from the comfortable place it was sitting on. Nevertheless, Persian cats adore their people, they become very attached to their owners and develop a loving bond. They are known to sit on your lap, so if you're into lap cats, then you've got a big chance of having one if you aim for this breed. But this is not all. There's more that adds to the beautiful personality of this cat. Persian cats are soft-spoken and don't meow a lot. Their voice, when they use it, is soft and quiet and very pleasant to hear. They will use their meow only when their needs aren't met. Additionally, they have big purrs and they seem to love to purr for long periods, gaining them the name of purr machines. What you should also know about them is that they're creatures of habit when it comes down to furniture. They especially don't like their sitting spot to be moved around. As far as other pets are involved, Persian cats do pretty well as long as their space is respected. If introduced gradually to other cats, they will do very well as they're not overly territorial. Some tension is to be expected, but nothing to worry about. You must, however, try to get a cat that matches the personality of a Persian. If you get a very active cat that constantly tries to get your Persian to play, your Persian will not be very happy about it. The same goes for dogs. Make sure the dog is well behaved and respects the cat's space. If you have a well-behaved dog, then your Persian will have no problem living with a dog. As far as kids are involved, a Persian will do brilliantly with older, well-mannered children. They're not fans of small and unbehaved children, but truth be told, nobody is. They also don't like too much noise, so if you have a boisterous household, make sure your Persian has a place of their own, away from all the activity. Same goes if you have small children. Give your Persian cat a place to hide when your cat decides it's had enough. But the good news is that a Persian will probably never attack a kid or any other person, so it's suited even for families with small children. And how do you care for a Persian cat? How much grooming do they need? Persian cats require lots of grooming. That's because of their long fur, but also due to their flat face. We'll discuss some health concerns you should definitely know about in a moment. But for now, let's go back to the grooming topic. You'll have to brush your Persian cat daily with no exception in order to keep the fur tangle-free. The brushing session should last approximately 15 minutes. Moreover, baths will ensure your Persian coat remains easy to comb. You should bathe your Persian cat every 2 weeks at minimum, but it's recommended you bathe your Persian cat weekly. Due to their facial structure, excessive tearing is a very common trait of the Persian. As a result, they'll need their eyes wiped frequently to avoid staining the fur, but also to prevent crusting from forming. So you see, there's a lot of time needed to properly meet the grooming needs of Persian cats. Now let's talk about the worst part of owning a Persian cat, specifically its health. Sadly, Persian cats are very sensitive cats and they're prone to certain diseases. Lots of these problems occur due to their flat faces. So needless to say, the extreme flat-faced Persians are even more problematic. The usual health concerns for Persian cats are breathing difficulties, excessive tearing and other eye-related issues, and dental disease. Moreover, polycystic kidney disease, which causes kidney failure, has a very high incidence rate in the Persian breed. This is a hereditary disease and its symptoms appear when the cat is about 7 years old. Unfortunately, even if the parents of a kitten are healthy, the kitten can still inherit these genes if the parents are carriers. DNA screening is the preferred method of testing for finding this gene. Because of DNA testing, most responsible Persian breeders have cats that no longer carry this gene, hence their offspring also don't carry it. But when buying a Persian cat, make sure to buy from a respectable breeder and ask to see DNA tests performed on the parents or ancestors. Additionally, about 6 to 7% of Persian cats suffer from a heart disease that is also hereditary and can cause sudden death in middle-aged and senior cats. Persian cats have a higher chance than other cats to suffer from early onset of progressive retinal atrophy. They can also develop dental issues, leading to them having an incorrect bite. This will affect their ability to grasp, hold, and chew food. Even without the condition, the flat-faced Persians have difficulties in picking up food, and this is the reason specially shaped kibble has been created for Persian cats. A study in the UK claims that 2/3 of Persian cats have at least one health problem, making the breed a very costly one in terms of health care. They can also suffer from other less severe problems. You can read more information on this topic in the links I'll put in the description. But sadly, if you want a Persian cat, you'll need to be prepared to invest in health treatments. Life expectancy. As expected, all the health problems Persian cats are prone to take a toll on their life expectancy. While the lifespan varies by country, Persian cats live on average between 12 to 14 years. Of course, you can make sure your cat will live as long as possible by buying your cat from a respectable breeder and ask for additional tests when it's not clear that the cat you're interested in is healthy. When buying a cat from a certain breed, you should always buy them from reputable breeders, but even more so when you want a Persian cat. But how much does a Persian cat cost? A Persian cat costs anywhere between $800 to $5,000 in the US. Prices vary so much because certain colors are more popular than others. But if you can't afford one, or if you're concerned about the potential health issues a Persian cat could have, there's some good news. You always have the option of adopting. While stray cats' ancestors cannot be tracked, stray cats tend to be healthier than cats that belong to a certain breed and also live longer. Not to mention they're almost free and you're also saving a cat from being put to sleep when you're adopting. So wrapping it up, Persian cats are laid-back cats that are loving but a little independent. They get along with anyone who respects them. Unfortunately, they are prone to certain diseases, therefore their health care might cost a lot. But nevertheless, if you still want a Persian cat, then make sure to subscribe as I'm gonna post more videos about them. One of these videos will